it for us?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just I'll find the lyrics. I think I saved them somewhere.
And then just add in a chorus where it's like, intern paradise, you're knocking on your cubicle's door.
I might have to make up new lyrics because I think I'm having trouble finding my lyrics, but maybe we can make up new ones. I have like so many like weird notes and like drafts of things saved that I'm like going through.
Intern paradise, da, 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 da. Intern paradise.
I'm just like trying to find the lyrics among all these like different drafts of messages I wrote to tell people off.
And just mix in some of those.
Yeah, and then they're just like mixed in with like creative writing.
You write drafts to like tell people off, like you write a draft before you send it?
Yeah, I do. Because people will like act like I'm angry and crazy, but then they do that even when I'm really like careful about being polite. So maybe I shouldn't bother with the drafts.
Yeah, just send it off as impulsively as possible.
Doesn't really make a difference, I've found. Yeah, I guess we'll have to make it up on the spot.
You have to improv.
Oh, I have to. Okay, I'm the bard. Okay.
Yeah.
Intern paradise. We're brewing some coffee next door. Intern paradise. Who could ask for a latte anymore? I see the intern paradise reflected in your eyes. Intern paradise.
And we're back with more Boderplosia. Thank you, Esther, for that excellent theme song. Number one streaming theme song currently on the stream channels.
It's automatically downloaded into all of our phones.
Sorry, I accidentally started our stream.
Should we do a quick recap before we dive right back into where you guys are actually in Intern Paradise?
Yeah.
So last time you guys were on the island. That's where you started off, and then you spent a long time there. And you guys actually ended up in like a sort of like more interesting fight with a brand that came up, like because you guys were doing things to it, and the brand was like evolving. It was like a dark web, sickly, sweet, scared, succubus, Lovecraftian brand that later emanated the emotion of thinking that you're pregnant. But then also later one of you guys added repulsion to it and like covered it up with a blanket or something like that. So you were able to escape. Though Johnny and Cashew almost like you guys almost were lured in by this like succubus brand. Oh, and you put yourselves in cages
but we got
to avoid being sucked into it. That was weird.
Yeah,
you're not in cages anymore. I'm just fondly remembering you guys in your cages.
Intern Blue Capsule is here, but he's sad that he's not also in Intern Paradise. He's still stuck in the zone, as he says.
What's the zone?
To be everywhere that's not Intern Paradise.
The rest of the world is just called the zone when you're in Intern Paradise. Well, be polite. Ask Intern Blue Capsule. Even though Intern Blue Capsule's an experienced intern barista in their own right, it's still polite to ask them if they would like a coffee.
Would you like a coffee, Intern Blue Capsule? We can make you said coffee. Just let us know. And continuing.
So you went back to the bar intern paradise, which you learned was actually just a gateway to the real intern paradise, Paradice, where intern Frankern is the barkeep, and you negotiated to get some you exchanged the information of your like spiritual journey, where you guys like connected to these like statues of something and learn things about yourselves, a lot of self-discovery. And in exchange for that information, you were given access to Real Intern Paradise. But you guys decided before you went there, you wanted to work on your intern stand documentary.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys sat down and you drank some intern Franken custom drinks. Someone was drinking like a vodka shot in a beer. One of
I
you.
think that was me.
Yeah, I think drunk cashew. And then you guys went into Intern Paradise, and it kind of just looked like a big, like white blank mall. And you just started like opening doors and going in. You were seeing some of the strangest things. You saw like there was like some weird. There was like a weird executive orgy room. There was like some sort of performance of an intern quitting, and another room had an intern getting promoted. There was like some sort of weird like clogged toilet thing happening. There was like an intern exercising. Anyway, you saw a bunch of stuff, but you finally found your way into a less chaotic room where you met intern Crass, which is that's where you guys ended. And I crammed in like a little bit of an introduction, like Crass spoke a little bit, but that was kind of crammed to the end of the end. So I don't know, do you guys remember anything about that?
Did he say that he was going to show us how do we know if the executives are looking at our mount account?
He didn't say exactly that, but if that's what you're looking for, you've come to the right place. So I think we should just, like, rather than me recap what he said, why don't we just kind of start at the beginning of that? We'll just act like you guys were all too stunned to really understand his little intro speech. And so you guys can just talk to him. So you walk in. He's actually not by himself. There's like a tall, strong, mysterious intern standing behind him with a very like emotionless face. Just kind of like she looks like she's his bodyguard or something like that. And it's like the space you're in is like a nice kind of, quantum coffee-esque cafe space with nice wooden, like light wood coffee tables, all white decor with like really tasteful amount of plants scattered everywhere. Blue Capsule's fine with water tonight, so no need to. I think Blue Capsule with their intern job at the Chamomile Factory barista cafe job probably drank too much coffee today.
We have to roll a dice to see how fresh our water is.
If it's carbonated.
Oh yeah, do you want sparkling or still? Intern Blue Capsule, if we're at Blue Capsule saying you didn't say that we were at Quantum Coffee. We're not at Quantum Coffee. Just picture that as the inspo of the space that we're in. Like there's better plants, I'd say, than at Quantum Coffee, and better places to sit. Though this is a pretty small cafe. There's only 2 people here, and now there's the 5 of you standing there. So yeah, you guys are now in there with intern Crass and mysterious other unnamed intern. The map that you're seeing, it doesn't look like it's up on the stream right now, but it's not quite accurate yet, but it'll be normal. But if whoever's controlling the stream map, maybe find the players on the map.
I can't see nothing.
You're just not looking hard enough.
No, I'm looking at everything.
Bottom left.
Try zooming in.
Oh my god.
Zooming in?
Got it.
Yeah, you might have to zoom in first.
It's a big map.
Roll20 is like really good, but there's holes.
It definitely.
free.
I've never found on Roll20 that like I can't do what I need to do, but it's not always like the easiest thing to accomplish. So I don't ever like work heavily on it. I don't like install ornate, beautiful dungeons or anything like that. I kind of just use it as like a whiteboard.
Well,
Can we actually get a coffee for Intern Blue Capsule?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you should. Yeah, you should.
Now that the quantum thing sort of sold him on it. Oh,
Okay, so yeah, so
Sorry
like,
for taking the initiative.
what kind of coffee Blue Capsule did you want? Like just like just a drip, Americano. What's your preferred drink?
we need to know this now. Come on,
So we know it?
come on.
A full calf Americano. Walking to the table and ordering full calf. Just like don't make it half calf without me asking for it. So yeah, you get like that's like I'm sure you've Blue Capsule. You've drinking a lot of Americanos in your life, but rarely one as so like balanced and flavorful and perfect in temperature as this one. This is the kind of Americano that makes you happy that you got an Americano. Because you're like this is the kind of Americano that proves the worth of Americanos as a coffee-based beverage, as an espresso experience, that you pouring that mixing the espresso with that hot water of the right temperature is a valid way to make coffee, and you know that when you drink this coffee made for you by Intern Curse.
Just distilled to its purest essence.
Intern Curse is cursed, but with every curse is also a gift.
Mm-hmm. Really, truly a gift and a curse. How skilled you are at making coffee.
What would the curse part of that be? You're just wired all the time. You're just chugging calf.
Well, then people are always, coming onto this stream and asking, asking Intern Curse for another coffee. It's just...
we're just trying to play our role-playing game.
We can't get anything done with hordes of people lining up around the block for a coffee from Intern Curse.
True. It's the curse I have to bear, being so good at making coffee.
Okay, so you guys are in this nice clean cafe space. Intern Crass is just sort of, like looking at you, looking a little sort of like bored and expectant, waiting for you to say something because you're just standing in here awkwardly.
Before we say anything, could I have a coffee?
Like you're asking that to me or Intern Crass?
Intern Crass.
Oh, I don't like work at a coffee shop. I just do like my own work here.
Is there anywhere around nearby that I could get a coffee from?
Yeah, like probably. You can, I don't know, go look around the rest of the space, but like I just like the look of this place, and I don't make coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
No, I drink coffee, but I don't make it.
Other interns make it for you?
Like, yeah, if I wanted one, I'd find someone to make me a coffee, or like whatever. I'd find a coffee machine, or I'd go back to my cubicle. Like,
well, if you right now wanted a cup of coffee, what would you immediately do?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too.
I hear that they recently acquired an espresso machine at the bar at the front of this place. I'd probably go see what that's all about.
I'm just going to... I can go get coffees for the rest of us, too.
Thanks.
Maya, did you say something?
Are you an intern?
Yeah, hi. I'm Intern Crass.
You must be quite a high-level intern to not have to make your own coffee.
Well, no, I can make my own coffee. I just kind of specialize in other things.
What are those other specializations?
Well,
okay, I'm just gonna, before we go on, I'm just gonna go. I can't talk. I can't even listen. I'm just gonna go get some coffees for everybody.
All right, we'll follow up with Intern Johnny in a second. Well, I'm actually specifically pretty okay, I guess, at helping interns, refine their social media strategies on Mount, sort of like letting them know how they're doing with their current performance.
What
Whoa.
do you think about ours?
You guys are Hermes Trismegistus, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a weird name, I'm not gonna lie. But it's good to be unique and stand out. So
That's right.
can't hate for that. But why don't we load up your profile and just take a look? Okay. Yikes.
What?
What?
Sorry. Okay, before we continue, I've got to brief you guys on SMPF. You guys clearly probably don't even know what that means.
No.
Stands for Standard Mount Post Formatting.
And?
What's that?
It's loading up. So using standard Mount Post formatting will help you clean up your posts and increase your legibility for people who want to interact with your account. An exec that can't figure out how to understand you can't figure out how to fall in love with your great content. So do you have any questions about standard Mount Post formatting? Pretty much, put in the content that you're going to use for the post, enter in your hashtags, make sure it's clear what kind of content type it is, who's actually creating the content, because I'm sure it's confusing for you all to share a Mount account. Like you want to know who actually authored the content, even if it was co-authored, and then make sure to mix a little bit of brand mutation or virality, because why waste that opportunity to create a truly amazing post experience?
Wow. Do we have to go back and do this all over again for all of our posts?
I mean, I'd say what's done is done. I'll onwards and upwards. There's always, time. But, you should have maybe asked more questions of your holographic Kyle Litecoin or figured some stuff out, because there's some messy posting happening in here, and it is not a cute look.
Wait, what's messy about our posting?
Well, you didn't use proper formatting.
What else?
Well, if you guys want, we can go through it post by post, but let me warn you, it's a little bit of a trip.
Play a little fast and loose with social media rules.
I mean, I don't really like to place restrictions on people or tell people what to do. I just think that you should at least know the rules before you break them. And I can tell you guys right now that a couple of little things would really increase your engagement.
Whoa, can you tell what's the first thing that would increase our engagement?
I think it's much easier to really take this post by post, and I'll give you a summary at the end. But I think you guys should also wait for that guy to bring you back your coffees, because I think he'd probably want to hear this as well.
Well, you're being a little harsh about our social media posts, but have you seen my lattes?
No. Well, actually, yeah, there's a picture of them on your Mount account. And it actually does look like you do really exquisite work, so I totally applaud you on that.
Yeah, thank you.
I think it's really cool that, just some of those coffees look really great. Over to intern Johnny. So you're walking back through the mall. At the end of the hallway is the entrance to Intern Paradise. The exit of Intern Paradise.
Yeah, I'm rushing too because I want to get back to hear everything.
All right, you swing through the door.
Yeah, and then I rush in and I say, "Sorry, did anything happen?"
Intern CEO and intern Clutch are sitting together at the bar, and they both look in when you walk up and roll a perception check.
I don't have time to perceive.
I gotta get this coffee back to my friends.
Yeah, just like I said, no time.
Don't even talk to me until I've given my friends their coffee.
You don't really notice anything except particularly intern Clutch noticing you and being maybe a little bit surprised to see you, but no big deal. Intern Franken's What, back already?
Yeah, can I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coffees? And do you have any trays?
Yeah, I'm sure I can figure out a tray situation for you. Okay, sure. She begins to go to work on just, what do you want, drip or Americanos?
I don't know. Make it all up. Something different each one.
I'm just kidding. There's no drip here. You guys sold me an espresso machine. You know exactly what I can make if you know anything.
Sorry, I'm
Okay.
sort of distracted.
So she goes to work on the drinks, and you're just at the bar there with the CEO and Clutch.
Okay, I wander. Walk with purpose over to their table, and
You're
say
at the bar.
they're at the bar. Okay, I'm just like,
You're already there.
well, I saw CO pretty recently, so I'm like, hey, so you must really like this place too. How do you think the coffee is adding to the experience now that they have an espresso machine?
Oh, you know what? I haven't actually tried a coffee yet. Should I? Are they good?
Yes.
Well, I guess maybe I'll try one someday then. Thank you for the tip.
What are you guys up to today?
What are you waiting for on that coffee?
I'm having a little meeting here with my associate.
Oh, like a stand-up meeting.
We're sitting down.
Yeah, but when you're at such a high counter, you basically might as well be standing. You know what I mean?
He just looks at you and he goes, "Huh." Intern Clutch looks like she's waiting for you to go away.
Do you guys have a lot of meetings here with each other? Or do you meet with other interns here ever?
Well, I mean, you already saw me here one other time, so I mean, you know that I've at least done this before. I mean, I don't know, what's a lot of meetings?
Like one every 2 hours.
No, I don't have that many meetings here.
One every 6 hours.
No, I don't have that many meetings here.
One every day.
That's not a lot, yeah.
I've had like more than. This is like a tough. You're assigning really specific metrics. I'm having a hard time answering your
You
question.
have half a meeting.
Fair enough.
I've definitely had 2 meetings here in the last 2 days.
Well, it's cool to have somewhere to go to have a meeting where you can take the people you're meeting with that isn't like some fucking like dive shithole, like, I don't know, KFC or something. Like, you live in some of these cities, where are you going to go to? You're going to take them to some sort of place where they got pop coming from the machines with the buttons, and then you go to select the pop, and you don't know what kind to get them, so you get them a little bit of everything, and you bring it back to them, and you're just hoping that they like it. So it's nice instead here to have a place you can just walk to. They have seats, drinks. It's close to where else did you usually spend your time?
They both are just like looking at you like with a kind of amazement and a little bit of scrutiny, and intern CEO just says, "You're absolutely right." And intern Franken comes over with a tray and 5 Americanos and says, "Well, here you go."
I guess we can't ask for nachos because she'd be pissed.
You can come back here and ask for nachos if you want to. I'm not asking for nachos.
I've got class. I guess we didn't include in the recap that, last adventure, a certain intern asked for nachos a lot, and intern Franken did not like that very much.
If there was like a Sims-like visualization of her relationship with you, it would just be like -5 every time you ask for nachos.
I'm like mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, this is. I hope that when you see whoever this intern is based on in real life, Esther, you ask her for nachos.
Yeah, she has a dairy allergy, actually.
Oh, so that's maybe why she was so pissed.
Yeah, she'd have to like put fake cheese on those nachos.
Yeah, very. Just like at the wooden monkey, right, Maya?
Maybe I can text you later on iDialogues.
You have my contact.
Intern Clutch, would you like to share contacts?
Fine. If it will let us continue our meeting, you can have my contact. And she holds out her phone like that while looking down.
Yes. Then I bump it. And
one of you already has Intern Clutch as a contact.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's...
I don't think it was me.
Okay.
I'd really like to stay here and talk some more, you guys, but I'm sorry, I have to bring these coffees back for my friends before they get cold.
Yeah, good, great, go.
I hurry.
All right, so let's just skip forward to Jonathan arriving at the... Johnny bursts back into...
Yeah, the best way to
room 109
to Xenos Paradox your D&D campaign as much as possible is just making sure there's as many unplanned encounters that last as long as possible as you can.
Mm-hmm. Should you roll on smelling the coffee?
Yeah, that's I was rushing.
Oh yeah, make an athletics
a bunch
check.
of coffees and trays, and it pools in the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like those
you
lids.
You gotta be careful when that's happening. That's what I get.
No.
0. So yeah, I mean, what you definitely you fall, and while you're falling, you realize your plight. And so you try to save the coffee by twisting your body so that the coffee doesn't hit the ground first. You're willing to sacrifice your whole self to save the coffee. So you get the coffee up in the air and you land on your back and you kind of hit your head. And the coffees, all 5 coffees burst into the air, and all of their lids fly off except for the one in the middle. Its lid doesn't fly off because it didn't receive as much impact, and the coffee goes everywhere and rains down upon you. Make a second athletics check.
You burn?
It's pretty hot coffee.
So your second athletics check, you roll a natural 20. You snatch the 5th coffee out of the air.
It's the worst
cleanly.
Spider-Man ever.
and you're on your back and you're holding up this one coffee that hasn't spilled a single drop, but the rest, your entire body is covered with coffee.
What can you
and
do?
You're burning, and your head hurts and you're dizzy, but you've saved one coffee and you're just lying in a puddle on the ground.
I gotta get this coffee back to my friends.
And so Jonathan bursts in through the door.
Wait. First, I'm going to divide the 5th coffee in the other 4.
Okay.
And then I burst into the room and I'm like, espresso shots.
So.
What happened to you?
Yeah, actually, I mean, no, wait, they're divided by 5. All right, so you each get 2 ounces of espresso in filthy mangled cups.
It was crazy. The espresso machine exploded.
Make a people skills check.
That I have a +3. Pretty unconvincing. I'm covered in coffee.
You probably, like you're not like intensely suspicious of him, but you're like, doesn't really seem like he's telling the truth.
Did anybody else get hurt? You look like you got covered in really hot coffee.
Like you can maybe
the
see that like
explosion.
intern Johnny has some like burns on his face.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Intern Crass is like,
The back came off at you? Like, is that-
Yeah. There
Should we
was
go back
just
to see people are
steam
okay?
and coffee. No, it's all closed off now. We can't go back that way.
Do they blame you because like you're the one who gave them the coffee?
Yeah, totally. I had to run away. I had to get out of there.
intern
guess
Crass
that-
is like, oh my god, you like your face is burnt. Like do you want help? Do you need medical attention?
Yeah, totally. This hurts. Do you have some like painkillers or something?
The taller intern behind intern Crass like types something into their phone and then goes over to the wall and like a hose appears and she just starts hosing you off with like a high pressure fire hose and you get like blasted into the back wall.
Do you need face surgery now? Maybe I can give you some face surgery.
The water's like really cold and you're still getting sprayed down with it and you just hear intern Curse ask if you want face surgery. The rest of you I guess can enjoy your like mangled 2 ounces of really like watered down espresso.
Is there like healing magic that we can summon or something? Like,
Not here.
Yeah, I mean like totally, but I mean I haven't applied any sort of actual penalty to the damage seems to be superficial.
I could use
Is
some
it coffee?
Vaseline to rub onto my face.
The intern who's operating the hose hears you say that and while holding the hose types in something and then the hose just changes to pure Vaseline.
Oh no!
And now you're just getting like sprayed with high pressure Vaseline like slime plastering you to the wall.
That's better. That's better, thank you.
You probably can't speak without like your mouth filling up with Vaseline. And then intern Crass is like, okay, that's enough.
Tone it down.
Wow, okay, guys, how are we all feeling?
I feel a little bit more awake, but not as much more awake as you'd expect from an espresso. It's kind of need a bit more of a jolt, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even try mine. I was just so shocked by your friend.
Oh,
But
sorry, I didn't get you one.
No, you did. You got 5, right?
No, there's 5 of us though. 1,
Oh,
2,
yeah, true.
3, 4, 5.
Are you
He
gonna
took
give-
he took yours, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I wouldn't have wanted it anyway.
Okay, fun start, guys. Let's dig into some content here, shall we? You guys ready?
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a dive. Let's take a deep dive.
Okay, so the intern Crass types something in, and the room sort of goes like kind of like murky and kind of disappears, and you can't see intern Crass or the other intern anymore. And it's just, as you can see on the map there, the 5 of you standing looking at the Hermes Trismegistus logo. It's like, okay, guys, so Hermes Trismegistus, that's the name of your guys' mount account. Weird choice. The 1 sec. So your guys' overall mount account brand right now, if you're curious what's happened there, is sunflower seed gray with a beige glow outline. And you can actually see that the sun is that color. The emotions that come from it are chaotic and goofy. The shape, obviously, is sun. And the ideas here are conflict and esotericism. Now,
There's a lot going on in this.
I've got some sort of like funky compromised data on you guys. So if I could just clear that up right now, if each of you could tell me what your own brands currently are, because it's not really clear from the data I'm getting from this mount account. So let's start with you, the handsome guy on the left, intern Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
What is your brand currently?
It is sunflower seed gray, enraged, pizza, and mindfulness.
Pizza and mindfulness. So one of the first like tips I'd love to give you guys is that it's good to kind of like showcase your brands early and often, and then find ways of like integrating them with your content, because people really want to see them. The executives care just as much what your brand is and as they care about who you are. So I don't really see much of your guys' individual brands being like focused on the forefront here. So we're gonna like, just start off with this exercise to make sure that that's like something that we're going to use going forward.
Can we change our brand? Because I really don't like mine.
Yeah, you can change your brand whenever you want. You just use a brand mutation spell to introduce the brand element that you want into your personal brandscape, and you use another brand mutation spell to switch one of your brand elements. It's really simple, and I totally recommend doing it. Stan, you have blue and white stripes, optimism, pizza shape, and solipsism. Is that right?
The Truman Show, yes.
Solipsism, the Truman Show, right? No, I see that there. Sorry, I didn't quite get that reference, so I skipped over it.
Well, it's part of who I am, and
yeah,
who I am is kind of a lot to me.
I think that's great for you, and you should totally rock that, and I would just love to see more of it. Intern Curse, I don't really have any data for you here. What's the word?
I cleaned up my brand sheet a bit to make it clearer, but my current brand is sunflower gray, productive, dome, and mindfulness.
Sorry, productive?
Yeah.
Dome?
Dome, yeah.
And mindfulness. Very nice. I love that for you. Cashew, I have two different brands here, and I just need to resolve them. I've got stone, deranged, squiggly line, and esotericism, and I've also got beige, confused, regular sphere, and mindfulness. Which one is yours?
I'm beige and confused.
Very nice. It has a great ring to it, don't you think?
Like the Led Zeppelin song?
And intern Johnny, I don't see burned face as your brand, so why don't you tell me more?
Well, I am sunflower seed gray. I am deranged, so that makes sense with my current behavior. Squiggly line and Bush did 9/11.
I get the Bush did 9/11 thing. I see that kind of popping up in your account. So applause to you for making sure that like really comes across the executives. Bush did 9/11. So, I mean, honestly, a lot of your guys' brands seem really random. If you feel like they don't really suit the personality you want to express, I would totally recommend spending some time altering what those are so that you can really express yourselves. All right. The sun stays behind, but all of a sudden words pop up and they just say, "Hope you're doing well in these unprecedented times." You hear Crass's voice that just says, "Great first post, love the minimalism, true capture of the moment." And the text quickly switches to, "Dear Internet, in these unprecedented times, has anyone seen Intern Curse? RIP." And also when that happens, behind you, intern curse, you see like a blank version of your body appear.
Spooky.
Good sequel post by adding a personal twist. It's nice that you're introducing one of the characters that we're going to be following in your guys' story. And then a video comes up. So guys, some of this stuff I'm going to have to like ask, because like some of them I'm going to ask you who posted it so we clarify what's happening. Video, singing. Is this the same picture you have? I look at this photograph. Is this the same picture you have? But it doesn't say video of who.
It's a video of me singing this song as Chad, like the Chad Kroger meme.
Right. And it's, so Intergrass is like kind of funny, but too raw. You forgot to videotape the singer of the song, so you're just literally like looking at an empty room and singing in the background, which is like, I would definitely, and I think the execs would definitely like to see the singer. Up until this point, you guys are starting to like, you haven't really gathered a lot of engagement from the executives. Like nothing's really happened yet. It's kind of just a little random sorts of activities, even though like I think there's totally a sense of humor here that I think comes through some of your later posts. The next photo is a
tell that there hasn't been engagement.
Well, I'm looking at your guys's, I'm looking at all the analytics right now, and
well, can I see them too?
I mean, you can't. You're inside your own posts right now. You can't see any of that.
Classic.
This is like a flashback episode.
Yeah, this is like when like the
clips
network was
episode.
being cheap and like, yeah, just run the clips.
Or like,
We're making it a beach episode.
Say what?
We're making it a beach episode, like a fan service beach episode.
That'll have to be next. Just relaxing day at the beach.
Well, Esther can attest to this. The time when I was made steward of our Cyberpunk campaign because our DM quit and we were looking for a new DM, the only thing I did was a beach episode.
yeah, true. It was really fun.
So
It centered around me, so I enjoyed that episode.
let it
You
be
got
known
like-
that I'm not stingy with beach episodes.
Oh, amazing.
So there's a photo of a gross coffee here, and it says, and you guys can see the post come up in front of you, and it's accidentally pressed number 4. Am I right, guys? Hashtag number 4. Hashtag oopsie. Hashtag yucky cough.
I think that was intern Schmidt.
That does sound like Schmidt.
Yeah, because I think of coughing.
So you hear intern Crass's voice, and it says, "Coffee humor, always a classic. Execs love it." So this even though you guys don't have a whole lot of engagement with your account at this point, people are definitely giving this post a lot of likes. It's just sort of like that kind of post always goes over well.
Coffee culture.
Mm.
All right, so next a photo of you guys comes up on the wall. And now you can see all of you. And you guys are now clearly in. One sec, I'm just revealing parts of the map, and I'm going to have to drag you, objects and tokens. So the setting changes around you. And you guys are now in your intern common room. And you're staring at yourselves on the selfie wall. And it says, so intern Cashew has a coffee. Schmidt is sticking out his tongue and looking ruthless but boyish. And you guys see the caption is enjoying coffee with the boys. Hashtag intern core. Hashtag we never spill. Hashtag ready. So you also notice some like impressions happening here now. You see above. So intern Schmidt's character becomes a little bit more in color, and you see some like words pop up in front for a second before disappearing, and it just says ruthless and boyish.
Whoa.
And coffee also pops up above cashew and Schmidt.
Like above. Is this above us, like currently?
You know, you like. Are you looking at the map?
Yeah.
So you can see like how you can like. You're looking at versions of yourself.
Yes, right.
These versions of yourself are still very like blank. They're just sort of like the shape of you. They're maybe like sunflower seed gray, and just sort of like don't have much to them. But now intern Schmidt's particularly starting to look more like intern Schmidt, and you're seeing the text pop up above the persona's head and then kind of melt away.
Cool.
It's good visualization.
You hear intern Crass's voice say, "This is a great get to know you post." But I am reading some executive comments here, and some people are expressing, how are they already 5 posts in and we're now only just now getting a get to know you post? Another executive said, "But why did it come so late?" Some other posts are saying, like, looks like a great intern group. Text appears, entering now, get ready, fools. Hashtag coming for your jobs. Hashtag just kidding. Hashtag let's drink cough cough. And now all of a sudden we see you guys are in you guys have changed locations once again. Reveal areas.
Ooh.
And now you're all on top of a platform, looking down a ladder at intern Cashew.
What? Oh.
Intern Cashew, the persona of intern Cashew, is clinging for a ladder, clinging for dear life on a ladder, taking a happy selfie. Found myself searching for the truth, but I've gotten stuck along the way. Fellow traveler, please send help.
That's a
And
cool post.
you see the words appear above intern Cashew, damsel in distress, and then melts away. And intern Cashew's character all of a sudden is wearing like a gown and a like big pointy hat with like a ribbon coming out of the top of it.
Nice.
Maybe like strapped under her chin.
Love it.
Now, you guys rewatch your guys' demon battle scene with intern Cashew falling off the ladder. And all of a sudden, Schmidt's face gets really big in front of you and says, "You see this? This is what we do. Look closely at our faces. We are coming to take our places. Hashtag taking what is ours. Hashtag bitch virus. Hashtag we don't cry, we fly. Hashtag free cash." And you see intern Schmidt get a word above his head that just says confrontational.
Whoa.
Wow.
Intern Curse, this is what you missed while you were...
Well, I was what?
Well, this is the episode that you missed.
Oh,
If you're
shit.
wondering what's happening.
I didn't realize I missed an episode. I had perfect attendance.
Text comes up and says, "Just another day at the office. Hashtag virus getting pwned, hashtag oh you scared, hashtag mortals using portals. Another text, and now it seems like intern Cashew is finally up the ladder, and it says, we made it like we said we would, hashtag cash is free. And intern Crass's voice comes in to say like, hey, they really love the hashtag cash is free. You got a lot of interaction off of that and a lot of like followers. A lot of executives were sharing hashtag cash is free. They didn't quite necessarily get what you meant in your instance, but it just had a catchy sort of like tone to it.
That's why it's a great hashtag, because it has a specific relevance, but also a universal significance.
So the door opens up behind you guys, and all of a sudden, the intern curse persona is there. She says, "Lol, I'm so high right now." And there's bubbles coming around her. And one sec, I'm just gonna.
I guess I was really high because I don't remember this.
One sec. Curse. I've got to make some notes as we go through this. And I just ran out of space. Curse, Schmidt, Cash, Stan, Johnny. So I just want to keep track of what the people look like. So, Cash, you have a damsel outfit.
Yeah, I approve.
Curse, you are now surrounded by bubbles. And Schmidt, you don't have a visually distinctive thing yet. Schmidt puts algae on Cashew's face and posts, "We like our hashtag free cash green." So, Cash, you also now have an algae face mask. This is on your persona, not on you.
Oh, no, I'm still wearing my captain's uniform on myself.
Yeah, I can't take that away from you. You guys are now on that bridge with all the bubbles. Schmidt, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Wait, who am I missing? Where's Johnny?
Where? What? Wait.
I left you in the common room.
That's a common mistake. Still got it.
I perceived.
Your persona, as it like shifts to the bridge, looks you in the eye for a second and says, "What is this place, anyways?"
Whoa.
Wait, who is this?
Schmidt's persona talking to Schmidt.
Whoa.
Bro, who are you?
All of a sudden, Curse's persona is standing in the gateway with all the bubbles behind them, sticking up their middle finger while standing in front of the bridge in a backdrop of bubbles. Intern Curse looks proud and defiant. "Shout out to all my haters. I died and went through the void, and you still couldn't keep me down. I'm back, and I'm not going anywhere. Fuck you." Hashtag fuck the haters. You see the text come up above Curse, and it says rebel. And it also says virus.
Oh my.
You next see Cashew with a bubble on her head and says, "The world is a hologram, and I'm so thankful for my part in the whole system." And you see above intern Cashew a word come up that says obsequious.
sequence.
Nice one.
There's no bubble emojis, unfortunately, because I feel like that's the appropriate emoji for intern curse right
For
now.
that post.
Bubble themed.
All of a sudden, there's a couple of hashtags pop up and it just says hashtag choir boys did 9/11.
This is the best. That's awesome.
And intern Johnny gets a 9/11 above his persona.
I don't know if I posted that though. I guess I must have.
Who
I
else?
think, yeah, there's no one else has that motivation.
Well, intern Curse did have it for a short time.
You then see a video of you and intern Curse discussing 9/11 and was it an inside job? So-
Back in the good old days when I was all about 9/11.
We could start a podcast, I think.
You know what? I no longer think 9/11 was an inside job. I think that I'm productive or mindful. I'm
Totes.
just really into being in the present now and not focusing on all these conspiracies and just living in the present.
That would be a
Outside
great
job.
podcast, I think. It was an outside job. It happened outside. No, it was in buildings. The buildings have an inside to them, so the thing happened inside the building. It's like, no, the plane was outside of it.
The podcast can just be you talking about conspiracies and me just like trying to chill and be present and do yoga.
Sounds like what the world needs.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you guys a couple more posts and then something's going to happen and then I'm going to run to the bathroom and you guys can discuss what you think about that. So
I think
video-
it's fine that you're going to the bathroom.
We also have a special cup to pee in
Yeah, we
now
don't
while
have
you
yeah,
time to do
you
anything
guys can
else.
play the cup game while I'm gone.
But roll to make sure we urinate into the cup.
Yeah, it's a tough game. You see intern Cashew's hand shaking, and the text just says, "A devil is emerging."
Whoa.
And intern Cashew gets the word devil above her head.
Whoa. What was this post?
You hear intern Crass's voice say, "Really great to see the process. Interns going through things." I'll read you one of the. I'll let you know at least that like execs love to see interns going through things. An image of all of a sudden you see Schmidt is now holding hands with Milady Green Vapors. Off with Milady Green Vapors. Hold her tight, my Gramps always said. And above Schmidt, love for Milady pops up. Simp pops up. Vapor pops up. And what did the exec... Interesting romance is happening here. Let's see where this goes, Crass says.
Are there people whose brands is that they're simps for specific people?
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
who all their posts are like, I
Totally.
just love you, whoever.
Yeah.
You don't spend enough time on Twitter.
Don't you remember?
No, I
don't you
don't.
remember how we met?
That's-
That was Kat's whole brand.
It's
For,
true.
wow.
I was ahead of my time.
yeah.
Innovative.
Another photo of, so you see sexy selfie succubus and intern Curse posing in front of them and intern Johnny trying to kill everyone.
Oh my god.
Sexy selfie succubus is grabbing intern Curse's ass and smiling seductively. So murderer comes up above Johnny's persona. Johnny's only persona right now is 9/11 and murderer.
No.
You see Milady Green Vapors and sexy selfie succubus kind of like look at you all and look at their surroundings, and Milady Green Vapors looks at sexy selfie succubus and is like gives a head shake, and sexy selfie succubus gives a like mischievous nod, and then you see all your personas looking at you,
Oh dear.
and
I'm
it's.
scary.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom before I say what happens next. But all your personas are now looking at you, and Johnny's looking murderous. Johnny's persona. Be right back.
Okay, we have to pee in this cup quickly now.
Yeah, let's be in the cup before Johnny murders us all.
I don't think it's a
Also,
big
yeah,
deal
the-
that our brand avatars are looking at us. I'm sure it's normal.
Mine looks beautiful, so
How do we know that that's not what they're supposed to do? Maybe it's part of their programming. Let's just make sure we pee in the cup. Because this is the only chance we'll get to urinate until we don't know when. Here, that's how it works in Purgatory.
so
Once our
who
PM
rolled
is
the
back,
cup?
we can no longer urinate.
Who rolled the cup and then we all have to roll like a
Oh,
that? I forget how it goes.
I rolled the cup. I rolled a 9.
So we have to get above 9.
You fucked up.
I know that I'm not peeing in a cup. I know I'm just peeing on the ground.
Everyone else,
Oh.
Schmidt.
I'm peeing on the ground too. We can battle with each other.
Looks like I'm peeing on the ground.
I'm just peeing. I like unzip a small part of my coverall and just pee out of the corner of it.
You can do like you could do the thing where you don't there's a hole in the front of underwear, and if you're a dude you can like pee out of it. You can
Yeah, you-
stick your dick
yeah.
through it and pee, even though it's a really stupid thing to do. Like it's much easier to just pull down your underwear.
I don't know. I feel like I would do that if I could. Seems cool.
It has novelty value for sure, but it's not very efficient.
Just
That's
like
what I
put
know.
it through the hole.
That's my
Yeah.
preferred method.
Schmidt, yeah, we were just talking about Ian, how Schmidt pees by sticking. You know how underwear has that hole, like you can stick your penis through instead of taking it off.
Yeah.
You know? So that's how Schmidt pees.
Do you know that though?
Do I know that? No, I've never worn underwear before, or I've only ever worn women's underwear. One of the two.
Some of women's underwear has little slits in them though.
Boxer shorts don't have the hole either.
Yeah, they
Maybe-
do.
Oh, they do? Oh, sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess you've never seen a boy's underwear before. Or you only hooked up with guys who wear briefs, and you're pretending that you also hooked up with guys who wear boxers, and you know what that's, as if you know what that's like.
I'm just like actually a virgin.
Boxer.
Boxer. It's like boxers are cool. It's like that. Only the coolest people wear boxers.
Speaking of which, I missed the hashtags on that last thing. It was hashtag sex positive, hashtag flirty femmes.
Nice. That was me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the kinds of hashtags I'd use.
This is we got I created the cup. Oh, but then I also have to roll to use it.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry,
you
I'm not
might-
done yet.
you
Not
might
done
not.
peeing. I do it.
You
Kat,
believe.
Stan, you also have to roll to see if you successfully pee in the cup.
Oh, do I get any modifiers on that? Is that security?
No, it's not. I've made the cup a 9,
It was
so
brand mutation though.
yeah, it's a holographic cup rather. I think.
Yeah, right.
And so it's like how believable my hologram is.
I guess
versus,
it could be athletics.
Or no, I think it'll be willpower because it's your belief of my holographic cup. So,
Yeah.
but if you have more willpower, it would mean you'd have more ability to make yourself believe in something, I guess. So you can add your willpower.
I think I have a normal amount of willpower, which means nothing.
Yeah.
I
Well, you
believe
succeed.
whatever is happening.
But you did roll higher than the cup, so
This is appropriate to the idea of corporate surrealism. This, it's like,
This is exactly like a corporate getaway, mandatory fun, like company picnic.
How much willpower do you have to force yourself to believe in it all?
Like to survive the picnic?
Yeah.
To believe in the
Wow.
cup.
Yeah.
I believe in the cup.
Yeah, totally.
I have to.
I've also
So-
succeeded in believing in the cup.
So you both believe. Wait, who's peeing? Is
We're all
everybody-
We all
peeing.
did it.
We all have to. That's the only chance we get to pee is when the.
Maybe we can maybe
DM
next time I
leaves
can
the-
conjure one that's like a menstrual cup, so it can be like the like two girls like one cup ad.
I don't know if this is in. I don't know if this is in response to this to our current discussion, but intern blue capsule says uncomfortable.
Oh no, he was saying with the thing of using.
Underwear.
Peeing by sticking your penis out the hole in your underwear.
I mean, intern Schmidt just always thought that was normal and never had a, had no. I mean, whose dads teach them how to pee?
And why would the hole be there if they didn't assume that you were going to do that?
I thought you put your
Intern
head
Schmidt had
through
a
it.
very overbearing father and specifically told him to through that hole and showed him exactly how.
So intern Schmidt just thinks all. Also, I don't think we've ever given interns underwear, right? You guys just have coveralls.
Yeah, we definitely don't have underwear.
Intern Schmidt decided he needed underwear to feel comfortable and like gave himself a holographic pair. Otherwise, he's like, "What do I pee through?"
I also have
I would also like to explicitly be wearing underwear. If I can make that request.
Well, you can both roll for it right now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hologramming check for Stan and Schmidt's underwear.
Oh.
Yeah, so Stan's got a pretty like threadbare pair of boxers that he clearly has been wearing since high school and just doesn't know that he needs to buy new underwear.
Have they
Schmidt?
accidentally gone through a bleach load?
Not quite.
It's underwear that I haven't thrown out, and I have to do laundry, and it's just been a busy week, and it's just sort of, I'm not happy about it either, but I'm trying to keep my cool.
Curse, what did you just roll for? You want underwear too?
I rolled for bloomer pantaloon type
Oh.
underwear. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, what is like a 4 out of 20 in terms of bloomer pantaloons? Like
They're like
Fruit of the Loom,
sorry,
like Fruit of the Loom Walmart underwear.
right?
But bloomer versions?
Oh
Maybe
right.
they're just they would be
They
grandmother
just-
pants you buy from Walmart. Grandmother
Yeah.
underwear.
Or they're just made of 100% polyester. That would be like enough for a 4.
100% polyester granny panties, but they have like
Yeah.
like a decorative like ruffle around the top
Right.
of them. That's like not, but it's like, but
It's
it's kind of
itchy.
ugly.
It's
Yeah.
That's acceptable to me.
Schmidt, roll for your underwear.
Roll for your underwear.
What, can I get any
Roll
bonuses
for
on
your-
this? Like
No.
brand
Oh no, it's hologramming.
I'm good at hologramming. Do +2 for that.
Nice.
Well, what do you want your what's your ideal form of underwear? What were you going for?
You do not have a +2 with hologramming. You're
Yes,
a brand
I-
mutation.
Oh yeah.
So you got a 6. So your underwear is better than Curse's, but worse than Stan's.
Okay, mine has like, Superman on it. Like the
Ra-
Superman
ra-
emblem.
raggedy tighty whities with Superman, like little flying Supermans around it, and they're very like threadbare.
I'm glad we're
I have
also
to
all wearing
wear
clothes on top
underwear,
of this.
guys.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope. Oh wait,
Um,
can I also roll for my
I guess
underwear,
we should all
please?
roll for underwear.
We found
I mean, it's kind of
out.
awkward if you guys don't now.
We found out that other people had done it, so I was like, I feel weird now. Not. Oh, no.
I didn't know
Am I
that.
the only one in this intro? Oh my
I
god.
was just trying to make normal people underwear. I
think
just
that's-
wanted.
Yeah, I don't know.
average.
You're just wearing like a chastity belt, but just like the cock cage chastity belt.
Oh.
Maybe he just has like a leaf over.
It's just a big leaf.
Or
Yeah.
one of those experimental bathing suits that's like a side penis pouch that cups into like your butt and like wraps around.
I mean, yeah, that sounds. I can live. I just hope I don't have to take off my pants for any reason.
Yeah.
I would like to roll. Oh, I'm rolling for a bra and panty set that has good support and not underwire, but like for like
But you did
impact
times.
sport.
You did D20 times 2.
What does that? No, doesn't that roll 2 d20s?
Whoa.
I guess
I
it
don't,
would.
I don't think the times two actually did anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I want 2 things. I want a bra, and I want 100% cotton
Oh, you have to
underwear.
do roll 2 D20.
Oh.
No, just you still have to make those rolls separately.
Okay, well, I would
You can
like
just make
a
one roll,
16 on
it's
my
okay.
bra.
Actually, okay, Jonathan, I've decided what your one is.
Yeah, what?
Your one is just like a cock sock puppet, and it's like someone tried to make a nice, cute sock puppet or whatever, but they weren't very good at it, so it's just like really creepy looking. Just like
How is it?
Like from the room when he's wearing that tiny lace.
How is it affixed?
No,
lace.
Yeah,
it's
I was
just
gonna
like it's just tight enough at the top that it holds onto your cock and balls.
Wow.
My balls and my shaft.
And it's just this like sock puppet that's like it's not cute. It's kind of creepy. Like it's like if people would be weirded out that you had a sock puppet, but then also be deeply disturbed by the sock puppet that it was.
Well, like I said, I hope I don't. There's no reason for me to take off my pants, and we'll have no problems. I see no problems with this situation if nobody finds out about it. And they'll only find out about it if I have to take off my clothes for some reason.
Technically, I would prefer the sock to being naked. I think
everyone
naked
has-
would be more embarrassing. The sock, you can at least say, "This is unfortunate, but I've made this effort."
But if it's
Anything
like,
at all.
but I think it's like if it's a creepy sock with like a sock puppet,
It's
like a
unpleasant.
face. It's like it's
Like
like you're
Elmo.
if you saw it, you'd be probably like deeply disturbed and wonder why intern Johnny made that choice.
Yeah, that's true. But I'd also be deeply disturbed if intern Johnny approached me naked in the street.
Well, to each their own. And Cashew, roll for your supported bra and panty set.
So I would like the supportive bra to be the 16 and the panty to be the 11. if that's
Okay, so you
possible.
get an average, pretty average on the bottom, and pretty decent up top. Congratulations. You're the
Wow.
only- Well, now that we've determined all of your underwear,
It was a real virus that swept through the whole intern world. Some people started doing it, and then other interns found out about it, and eventually it's just you wake up one day and everyone's wearing holographic underwear.
Yeah,
And
wait,
nobody
Yeah.
knows who decided to do it.
This is the Adam and Eve moment. This is Eve taking the bite of the apple and everyone realizing nudity is like shameful and discovering shame.
Yeah.
This is the same thing, except it's
Yeah.
someone thinking of underwear for the first time.
Just picturing with like the 2001 Space Odyssey music playing, and it's like just like sort of far. You see every intern like underwear appearing on all of them, all around the world. And,
Yeah,
like,
they're all
this
kind of
new
looking
era
down
dawn.
nervously.
the executives would be horrified to discover that you guys were wearing underwear under your coveralls.
Oh my god, I have a really good idea for underwear. Can it be like a wife beater tank top, but just like underwear style? Like the same material?
What do you mean?
Like like a wife beater tank top like this. But then like it's just that material for underwear.
So you mean like ribbed cotton?
Yeah. Actually, it's not cool now.
What would the cut be?
Here,
Would it
one second. When the people have got home, I'm just going to tell them.
He's gonna tell them, "Shh, I'm playing D&D."
It sounds like underwear from the 20s.
Right. It sounded really cool in my head, and then I just realized it was here, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's not as cool as I thought.
It would be very slightly uncomfortable, but it would be like comfortable for whatever time period it was that recently invented it.
Yeah, exactly. They were like, I can't believe there's this kind of technology.
This is so much better than the burlap that I had before.
I'm sticking with
Blue Capsule demands low-rise trunks. Do you think Blue Capsule wants low-rise trunks for themselves? Like here we have another intern that also is deciding to wear underwear.
So now it's like whenever a new intern joins, it's like, do you want a coffee and what sort of underwear do you want to wear?
No, do you want what kind of hologram of under? What does your hologram? Of
What does your
underwear
holographic
look like?
underwear look like?
That might people could see that as invasive.
Does,
Do you
I
want
don't want to
coffee and
ask.
underwear?
I'm not going to be the one who asks them.
I'll ask.
Someone else can do that.
Intern Blue Capsule just got a 19 on their low-rise trunks. So yeah, Intern Blue Capsule, whatever perfect low-rise trunks you were picturing, you now have them.
Definitely 100% cotton. Very good. Yeah.
Congratulations, Intern Blue Capsule, on the
Whoa.
excellent set of drawers that you now holographically have on your body.
They say, whoa. Which I love that. Underwear appears on, you're like, whoa.
Or like the hologram does, and you're like, I think it's there. I'm pretty sure, even though you're still.
Yeah, you have to roll will checks against your underwear to see if you. That's what the number is. It's like my underwear is really unbelievable, but also looks really shitty. Like I can't. It doesn't even work as, I guess, literally for mine because it conformed the shape of my penis. But it's also probably really unbelievable as a hologram. Easy to not fool people.
I'm pretty sure that that dick sock puppet is a hologram there, sir.
Look what he did.
Whoa.
He's so strong.
See him? Nice.
Anyways, back to non-reality. All of your intern
that was an epic detour.
all of your mount personas are now looking at you guys, who are all just like discussing underwear and ignoring the situation at hand, and they're all just looking at you curiously. Intern Stan's persona is still like completely blank. Just like a gray, 3D model of Intern Stan with no decor.
Yep.
Intern Cashew's wearing a damsel outfit and has an algae face mask. Intern Curse is like surrounded by bubbles. And Intern Schmidt is wearing like a little boy's outfit.
What? Like a sailor suit?
No, like a Bart. I don't know. Like maybe like looks like Bart Simpson.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Bart Simpson
Like
outfit.
board
Everyone
shorts?
thinks Bart Simpson's cool.
Bart Simpson is cool.
Yeah, he's like the definition of cool.
He can skateboard and slingshot. I would be kind of impressed at anyone that could do either of those things.
Yeah, I don't think I can do. I
As a
definitely
boy?
can't
Yes.
skateboard. Not sure about the slingshot. Probably not.
Intern Johnny is wearing a T-shirt with a Twin Towers on it,
That's awesome.
and has an
So
and
bold.
Intern Johnny is also holding a knife,
Whoa.
just like a big kitchen knife.
This is all very sinister with intern Johnny.
We should probably save.
And they're all just.
If we're gonna.
You should what?
We should protect me. If intern Johnny's image is looking sinister, we should make sure to protect me first. At least the damsel in distress version of me.
They're all five of the personas are just looking at you expectantly. Also, Milady Green Vapors is there.
Oh,
Emily.
And oops. Sex. Why won't they let me drag sexy selfie succubus in here? Come on. And sexy selfie succubus. Yeah, they're all just like looking at you.
Hey,
what's up, guys?
What do you think they want? Does anyone have any ideas here? Intern Crass.
All of a sudden Schmidt's persona just says list of top hottest vapors, list them boys, and he sticks his tongue out and says, your bro here has empty lungs, ready to inhale. And intern Milady Green Vapors looks next to her at Schmidt's persona and slaps him.
whoa.
Wow.
Intern Johnny's persona grabs intern Cashew's persona and throws her off the bridge.
Whoa.
Oh, because we're on the bridge. Oh my god, I can't believe you did that. Or that he did that. That's so rude.
You guys see, you guys are gonna have to remind me who did this. A video selfie telling the audience about how to not get injured during an accident. Yells down to Cashew to relax her limbs.
Oh,
As I was falling down.
like how to fall properly.
Does anyone remember who did that?
Schmidt.
Okay, so Schmidt, you're just, instead of helping her, you're just yelling that at her. Relax her limbs. And intern Johnny just starts saying, I want to murder everyone.
Intern Johnny is scary.
It's like I'm not like that in real life, but my posts give off a really murdery vibe.
Johnny lifts intern Cashew back onto the bridge and then looks at intern Curse and tells intern Curse that he's sorry, and intern Curse accepts his apology. And you guys hear intern Crass's voice say, great teamwork, way to work through an interpersonal issue in the workplace. Intern selfie. Okay, sexy selfie suck. Intern Curse takes sexy selfie succubus, and they start making out. Intern Schmidt, and Cash and Johnny and Stan are all still just looking at the group of you.
Can we go to them?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, man, I
intern
want to
Crab.
take your hand.
Sorry,
I wanted to ask intern Crass a question.
you can try.
Hey, intern Crass, like, if we like go and like try to touch our personas, will we die in real life?
Hey, whatever's happening in your own mount account is up to you guys. I'm just going to review your posts as they happened and tell you what kind of interactions they were getting.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
If anything weird is happening in there, it's probably just because of, the post that you guys made. Maya, what were you going to say?
I'm going to go up to intern Schmidt and Milady Green Vapors, and I'm going to lift my hand up like this and go to slap. And it's going to look like I'm going to slap Milady Green Vapors, but I'm actually going to slap intern Schmidt. And then I'm going to look at her and be like, You're welcome.
Okay, you want to move yourself in a position to do that?
Yeah. I'm gonna wink too.
Put yourself on the bridge rather than in the water. You can't float like Milady Green Vapors can.
Oh, true.
Nobody can float like Milady Green Vapors.
Yeah, just inhale.
Yeah. Okay. Make an athletics check, Schmidt.
That's good enough for a slap.
Intern Schmidt persona catches your hand and says, "Don't you try to hit Milady Green Vapors."
Oh, backfired.
Above Schmidt's head, the word devotion comes up and sinks into their body.
Okay, hot. I was purring.
Intern Schmidt's persona now tries to throw you into the water.
No, you don't get it, man. I'm you. I was just trying to help.
Make an opposed athletics check and then make a people skills check. Tell me which one you're doing first.
It's athletics. This is people's.
Okay, you fail your athletics check. Okay, so Intern Schmidt manages to throw you over the side, but you're still gripping on.
Schmidt!
And what do you say to him?
Milady, help me out. It's me, Schmidt.
My ear is frozen. I can't hear anything she's saying.
Oh, she's.
Oh,
Can you hear her now?
Hello?
Yeah, no, you're back. You have to say what you said again because you froze.
Oh, I said, Milady, it's me, Schmidt. Help me out.
The lady's just like, you tried to hit me and he protected me. I don't really see why I would help you.
No, I tried to hit him.
This is so tragic. This is
I
like
tried to hit him. I was trying to protect you because I'm from the future. I'm him, and I didn't like how he was treating you. And I wanted to be there to protect you because I care about you in the past, in the future, and in the present.
Milady Green Vapors looks confused. Schmidt persona looks at you and says, "You're from the future?
Yeah, man.
What are you doing here?"
I don't really understand. We are in this simulation where I'm watching all of my old posts come to life. I think you're my persona. And I just saw this happening and I had to step in because this is my past self and I'm better than this. We're better than this now.
I saw you try to hit Milady Green Vapors. I would never let anything bad happen to her.
Me too. I was trying to slap you, man. Like, can't you just get it?
Intern Schmidt unfairly tried to lock me up.
Oh, dude, don't stop, man. Don't bring this up. Don't get out of here.
I grumble that. Not.
Intern Schmidt just looks at you, and the area around you guys starts changing. And Schmidt's persona just says, "A few things about me. My best friend is my tripod. She's sturdy, she keeps me steady, and she's tall. When she needs to be. Enough said. What could you not live without?"
That's gotta be a
Whatever that means.
There's like a call to action at the end of it. It's great.
yeah. Solid post. Solid like your good friend, the tripod.
We don't have that tripod anymore. We traded it.
Oh no.
Intern
I thought
Crass.
they didn't want it. I thought they only wanted. They thought they didn't want the tripod.
Can we see at all what if executives had examples of things that they could not live without? Any replies?
Engage
No.
with it?
Nobody replied.
Intern Crass didn't say anything. I'm not saying nobody replied. You guys find yourselves on a creepy island with little huts.
With little huts.
Story of my life.
Pretty much.
Pile of the stands.
Freaking another day that ends in Y.
Stan, you nervous rewatching this footage?
No,
I don't know.
I'm watching it regularly.
Will you be nervous watching the footage of Schmidt putting you in a cage?
No, I'm stronger than that.
So you guys all of a sudden staying on this island. Schmidt's persona is holding him by the like scruff of his coverall and saying, and just looks at him and says, I don't smoke, obviously, but have you seen the delicate vapors that are emitted from a fresh cigar? Makes me think of someone I know.
Don't worry, Stan. Intern Schmidt is going to be in a cage soon.
I'm not stressed. This is just a simulation.
Yeah, but like a sexy cage, and people are really gonna like it.
That's true.
Well, we'll see about that.
Have fun, baby.
Intern Johnny's persona runs over to Johnny and says, what do you mean you guys are from the future? And holds up a knife.
Actually, no, we're not from the future. We're just from a world that you are a simulation of, and you're modeling a thing that has happened in the past, but you're modeling it right now. So you're more just like a hologram of our past.
It's more like you're from the past.
Yeah, exactly. Less than we're from the future, especially.
Like Schmidt said earlier, we live in the now.
That's true.
You're talking crazy. You're like a goddamn terrorist. And he takes a swipe at you with his knife. Making an athletics check, Johnny.
I'm really not like that, when you meet me in real life, even though my posts are always coming off.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, -3 on that. So.
Well, you still managed to dodge it. Luckily, your persona is as unathletic as you.
No problem, then.
He actually drops his knife on the ground.
And steps on it?
No, he didn't critical miss or anything.
Man, that'd be really good if you had like Goofy versus Goofy or Mr. Bean versus Mr. Bean.
How come they never made a Mr. Bean versus Mr. Bean? That would have been like someone should make that someday as I don't know, an animation project or something.
A fighting game, Mr. Bean fighting.
Yeah, because there's
Mortal
all those
Kombat DLC.
There's all those cartoons of him. There's already like a canon character style.
As this little fight is happening, Schmidt's persona just says 525,600 minutes. Like, if you get my reference. And you hear Intern Crass's voice say, approachably basic is a good look for Schmidt. And Curse's persona all of a sudden says, shout out to all my girl interns for being fierce and sticking it to the man. We can be bosses too. Hashtag girl boss. Hashtag girl power. Hashtag power boss. hashtag career goals. And
More of this.
all of a sudden, the beige persona comes, or sorry, the word beige pops up above curse.
Whoa.
This is the beige. These are going to be some bad memories for me.
And intern curse's persona is now holding a like white paper cup and chugging out of it. And intern Crass's voice comes up and says, "You guys got a lot of interaction with this one."
Uh-oh.
Intern Johnny's persona picks the knife up off the ground.
Oh dear.
And intern Stan's persona comes and stands next to him and says, "They say in unison, to be martyred is to be killed as a brand."
It's really ominous.
Yeah.
Say to someone.
The word martyr pops up and they both get it.
Whoa, on top of their heads.
Yeah. Then it dissolves into their
I feel like the internet loves a martyr.
intern Johnny and Stan's personas are now both holding the handles of their knife and both trying to stab it into each other. You hear intern Crass's voice. He just says, "Beautiful." And then intern Johnny's persona says, "Resistance is not in my nature. I am an intern." And then intern Crass's voice says, "A top performing post got shared a lot." Okay, but now intern Johnny and Stan's personas are both fighting over the knife, trying to kill themselves.
Wait, we have a brand new intern in the room their name is intern Brian Furby, which is good. A good
Whoa.
intern name.
Who wants to make a coffee for intern Brian Furby? Intern Brian Furby, what kind of coffee would you like?
What kind of underwear are you wearing?
What kind of underwear would you like to be wearing?
Yeah,
is the
that's,
real-
that's not the.
Yeah, you
that's
get
not
to
the right
choose.
question.
Tell us your
They-
favorite coffee and your favorite kind of underwear.
They'd like to wear Esther as their underwear, I guess.
Okay.
Or maybe they're ordering coffee from me specifically. Who is intern Curse?
We'll wait to clear that. We'll wait to clear that up. Whether Esther is the choice for the coffee, or yes, I only wear Esther as underwear.
That'd be cool if you could put out underwear as part of your brand.
Yeah, you could-
Purgatory.
Oh yeah, special intern Curse bloomers that are really gross.
And also holograms.
Yeah.
It's real like Emperor's New Clothes.
Oh
Or
well,
it's like-
someone's getting a shitty coffee or a mediocre coffee.
Yeah, mediocre coffee for Brian Furby. It's just like it's fine. It's not bad. You're like you wouldn't complain about it, but you're like, okay, that's a cup of coffee.
Yes,
And
I
then-
only wear Esther as underwear.
Maybe that means that it's like a swirling hologram visually of you that just sort of like swirls around. Or what do you think, Esther? What do you want their underwear to be? I'm going to give you control over yourself with underwear.
And it's like Esther, not intern Curse too. So it's like, who is this Esther?
Yeah, who is this Esther? Maybe just a pair of underwear that says "Who is this Esther" on the butt.
I'm not sure who Brian Furby is, actually. It's very mysterious.
So you guys are intern Stan and intern Johnny are trying to kill themselves.
Kill each other or kill themselves?
They each are competing to martyr themselves.
What's taking them so long?
Yeah, this is the Isle of the Stand, so before anybody says anything, we can't intervene because this is nature playing its course.
That's true.
All we can do is watch and maybe even enjoy.
This stand? That doesn't sound like the stand that we know.
I think intern Schmidt's persona looks over at all of you and says, "You're just going to let them do this?"
Should we stop them? Are you
Yes.
suggesting that we should stop them?
Yes.
There's nothing that we can do to stop them because they'll just inevitably start doing this again. This is their natural way of being. This is what the documentary was about. Have you seen the documentary?
I can put.
I know what the documentary is about.
You're supposed to be working on it.
Intern Curse's persona pipes in from the distance and says, "Get rid of your toxic friends. Cleanse yourself of toxic energies. Buy my beige incense and have nothing but good vibes." Smiley face, smiley face.
How about I put those knives? How about I put little cages around those knives so they can't get them?
Yeah, you could do that. Curse above intern Curse's persona, toxic self-love pops up and disintegrates into their body.
Self-love. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Can that be my new brand?
Yeah. What do you guys all do? I'm gonna give a round. I want everyone to take an action on this round, or deliberately choose not to.
I'm putting cages around the weapons.
You put a cage just around the knife.
Yeah, just around each knife. Each knife gets a cage.
Okay, it's in their hands.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast a pregnancy spell on them.
Guys, I have a bow and arrow that I still haven't really used yet.
You could. Yeah, I have a stick still.
Cat, what's the power on your cage spell?
Contain intern. Oh, what's the power of it?
It should contain the whole.
16.
I think you should just try to cage the people.
I'll cage.
Oh wait, no, they're trying to kill themselves, so that won't help.
Yeah, I think caging the knife was the right idea.
Okay.
It's contain intern at 16, but it could just be like a smaller intern, the size of the knife. Like imagine if you're like, if you have a knife in your hand, but then like a cage forms around it, and then the cage is like bigger than the knife in your hand, so like it stops you from stabbing yourself.
No, I think that the knife is the intern's intern because, like, an intern is a tool in the hands of the executive.
Because every technology is just an extension of yourself?
Yeah.
Because the distinction between biological and inorganic material is perhaps nebulous.
I agree.
Oh, oops. So the cage forms around the knife, right as intern Johnny. It's meant to be a -3, not a +3. 6 overpowers Stan's persona and tries to stab themselves in the heart, but just hits themselves with a cage.
Nice.
And now both of them feel Maya. That's a brand mutation spell, right?
Yes.
So you actually specifically see 9 months pregnant. Sorry, you can only hit one of them, not both.
What do you mean? Oh. Okay, I hit the stand.
So you see above the stand, 9 months pregnant appears above their head. And intern Stan visually becomes 9 months pregnant.
Whoa.
So
Well,
from
that's
Stan's
Omegaverse.
so Stan's persona just tried to kill himself with failed in his grapple with intern Johnny, who still was unsuccessful in killing himself. And then intern Stan became 9 months pregnant.
This means
So
something.
that's what Stan's persona is thinking right now. Like, this means something.
Very much a fever dream one might actually have.
Intern Stan's persona just looks out at you all and just says, like, who are you people? Why are you doing this to us?
It's for your own good.
Intern Curse's persona is compulsively posting to dating sites. Looking for a partner in crime. Love to travel and eat good food and have good vibes. Photos of self-traveling and photos of fancy restaurant food. So Curse's persona just has like a travel vlog happening over here. Is anyone going to respond to Intern Stan?
I said it's for his own good.
Oh, like I'm not trying to do anything. I think that you're just programmed to behave in a certain way. So I think it's actually you who's doing everything. You're the holograms. We're real here. So this must all be part of the program.
Make a people skills check, Intern Johnny.
Stan, have you ever considered dating other Stans?
Oh, that would be hot, actually.
Yeah, it might help you with your like sadness of being a Stan.
It might help you with your like Stan self-esteem issues.
Are you guys talking to Stan or Stan's persona?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to respond in a hurt way or if Ian should respond in a hurt way for me.
Stan's persona.
Ian, take it away.
I mean, Jonathan, what did you say again? It must have been sort of convincing.
To get an 18?
You said like if you're acting like this, you're probably programmed to act like this.
Like I'm trying to convince them like that it's as if we are in Westworld and like this is supposed to be what is happening and we have nothing to worry about. You know,
Speaking from
because
personal experience, everyone hates being told they're in a simulation.
but like we're not in the simulation; they're in the simulation. It's specific. They live in the simulation.
It's quite a tough sell.
What about me telling them that maybe they should date each other?
Make a people skills check.
Okay.
The intern Stan is a natural enemy of the intern Stan.
He just glares at you, Intern Schmidt, and he says, like, and he looks at Intern Johnny and says, "How can this possibly be a simulation? I don't want these things to happen."
Isn't that good news?
No, it's okay. I think that you're not causing things to be this way. There's like the simulation is run by some like algorithms or something that are making things like this. It's not your fault, no more than it's our fault. But nothing we can do. Algorithms running it all. So just continue doing what you're programmed to do, I guess.
Brian Furby wants a ristretto, and so Intern Curse rolled a 10, I believe. So it's like you get your ristretto, but it's kind of clear, like the espresso is not horrible, but it's clear that like this coffee shop doesn't do ristretto, and they just sort of like lied to you and pretended that like, yeah, sure, we'll do ristretto, and then they just made you their normal espresso, and the espresso's fine, but you're like, I didn't quite get what I asked for, but I sort of get it.
This may account for why it wasn't great, but what's a ristretto?
Ristretto is just like, it just means shorter. So it's like it's a shorter shot, but it's like it's commonly ordered in Italy, and they'll either have a separate grinder where it's dialed in to make a shorter shot, or they'll change it on the fly. But if you order it in Canada or the States, it's like they kind of do their shots for ristretto anyways automatically, so they don't really know what to do when someone orders that.
Ian, someone worked at
So
a
you
coffee
get it.
shop for real and not just in a role-playing game, I see.
You get a normal espresso.
Yeah, it would normally be fucking amazing. I just didn't actually know what a ristretto was, so I was kind of winging it.
Who speaks Italian anymore?
Yeah, you just pulled it like you just like let it. You just like stopped the espresso shot at 18 seconds. And we're like, ristretto. There you go. It's like, but it's kind of like not as good. It was you had it dialed in for 22 seconds. So really, they're just deprived of 4 whole seconds of delicious espresso.
This is really. I feel like this really accurately simulates what happens when someone orders a ristretto at a North American cafe.
You've done this. This has happened to you.
Yeah, do lots of people order ristrettos from you? And then inform you that you've made them wrong?
Do you give a lot of shorts?
On an espresso machine, you can either get it ristretto or luongo. Your choice.
That's what I'm going to ask for next time.
The luongo is they just pour the water for longer, and it's way grosser, but you get more coffee.
Amazing.
Brian Furby says it's so bad. I then asked for a shot of brandy, but we don't have shots of brandy available to interns. Interns can drink coffee to be more productive, but there's no way we're letting them drink alcohol.
Yeah, you get coffee and you can choose what sort of holographic underwear you're wearing, but
yeah.
More than that.
Interns only get 2 things, and it's disgusting.
Coffee and underwear, that's it. Maybe we can let her get some underwear.
So wait, say the second part of that again.
Oh, it's just like maybe we can let her get some underwear.
Actually, I want to open up a coffee shop that just does really nice coffee and underwear. And you have to order them in the same way. Like, you don't get to browse the store. You like go to the counter and look at a menu, and then place your order, and then you could just get handed some underwear. Okay. Anyways,
made right in front of your eyes.
Or pre-made.
Yeah, or I don't know. They just have it. They have it ready in different variations. Can everyone make a perception check?
Yeah.
Oh, good job, everybody. Oh my gosh. Curse blanks out and doesn't even look around.
I forgot to add my +2 though.
This doesn't Curse, Schmidt, and Johnny, you look you realize that up in the air behind you is the Hermes Trismegistus logo.
Beautiful. Like this dude, the guy with the holding the orb.
It's on the map now.
Oh. Ah, yes. Oh, I see. Very nice.
Nice logo.
Yeah, it's grown like larger, and it's like glowing, and there seems to be like things sort of like growing out of it, but you can't really. Actually, Schmidt, you only just see that it's there. Curse and Cashew and Johnny see that it is like growing and changing. In Johnny's persona runs at Johnny and tries to stab him with the knife again.
Okay, great. Let's do this.
But it's in a cage. It's in a cage. So roll athletics.
Oh, yes. I'm killing it.
Yeah, you're able to actually disarm him. The cage is not. The knife just sits on the ground.
In a cage.
In a cage.
In a cage on the ground.
Cool.
And intern Curse's persona says, looking for a partner in crime, love to travel and eat good food and have good vibes. Oh no, wait, sorry. Can't wait to go to my girlfriend Karen's house for her gender reveal party. Surprise, the gender's beige. Anyone want to give me some beige babies, please? And intern Curse's persona starts just looking at Cashew and at Stan and like pleading for beige babies and walking towards one of you. 1 second, I'm going to decide which one. Walking towards Cashew.
Like real cashew?
Yeah, real Cashew being like, "Give me beige babies."
I'm gonna put her in a cage.
Okay, 1 sec. I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. You guys all have to pee in a cup now.
Goddamn. Wait, I'll just cast the cup.
Oh, maybe I should go pee in a real cup.
Yeah. Damn.
By which I mean my toilet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab a beer, which is normal.
Can you give me one too?
Yeah.
It's a good dad joke. Someone being online and then being like, "Hey, can you bring me one?" Them getting a snack and then being like, "Give me one too." Oh, I need a teacup. That is one too. It's funny hearing little snippets of everyone else's house
Yeah.
blended together.
I have disgusting. I don't like disgusting. Disgusting. Come on, Bubba.
Is this ready, Kat?
I think it needs a bit more time.
Oh, look at those.
Personally.
Hey, Jonathan, here you go.
Thanks.
Nice. And then you get it.
You're right. That, yeah. That
I
was
can't believe the machine that we had to get for that cost $1,500 each. I also can't believe that it's USB 2.0.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Definitely worth the price.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. You can now we can just share things whenever. It's like share stuff with your friends. That's a great slogan.
I can't wait until you can buy things with it, but you still can't for some reason.
Only with friends.
You can only share things normally with friends.
Well, it was made by like anarcho-syndicalists, so it's like they won't accept any money, not even Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So
How'd the peeing go, guys? My pee was great.
Oh shit, we haven't peed in the game yet. Everyone
I
went to
rolled
pee
the
in.
cup.
And you okay? Yeah, you did Cat rolled a bad cup. That's not very believable.
So you have to get like
So it's
above
like that's
12,
a good
I
thing.
think. No, I think it should be like. Well, I don't actually know how it is.
Oh right, no, it's a bad thing that she rolled
It's
a
like
bad
you have
cup.
to get like above a 12.
No, below
No,
an 8,
below.
I think is how it should work, in order to believe in it. Because we're rolling a will check, right? So we want to fail our will check in order to believe in the cup.
Oh gosh, I'm confused.
See, I succeeded my will, but that's what I was asking last time. Is the will check to is the will check where you're asserting will to make yourself believe in the cup, or I assume that I guess that's what it would be. So if you do really well, then you will believe in even a very shitty cup, a very poorly made hologram of a cup.
Yes.
Okay, so because I rolled a high one, then I can make myself believe that Cat's 8 cup is a real cup and pee into it. Wow.
I'll try.
Well, Jonathan, I don't mean to mess you up, but I do wish the cup was a little bit more, fleshed out, shall we say?
I think I made it this time.
Oh, we fucked up our pea cup again, huh?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
just
that's
not very
so
convincing.
This group makes bad pea cups.
Sorry, your other groups are better at it.
Yeah. of all the intern groups I monitor, this group makes the worst pea cups.
How do
Make the
we?
best coffee though.
Yeah, best coffee, worst teacups.
Oh, I want to see all that data charted out across all the intern groups. See if we
Yeah.
can detect any sort of a correlation there. That would be really
Which
interesting.
group makes the best underwear is the true question.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're discovering all the commodities that interns produce. It's very
The three skills of
Come on.
internship: underwear,
Maybe
pee
four
cups, and coffee.
escalators as well.
No, escalators is specific. Escalators is
Oh.
not tied to internships. What a ridiculous suggestion. Kathy,
Yes.
your cage spell, I assume, is like a security operations spell.
Yes, a security spell. Yeah,
Okay, good to know.
and it's going around intern curses persona.
Yeah.
She's scaring me.
And she's like, why don't you want to give me beige babies, please? Hashtag cupcakes, hashtag beige, hashtag babies, hashtag genders. And then inside the cage, you see her and some sort of character named Karen, like wrapped around each other like snakes drinking cocktails. Chink, lol, why is it so hard to find a good man? So lucky I have my girlfriends to keep me strong. Tired of these toxic men living in their mother's basements, she says from inside her cage. I work in marketing. Nothing but positivity here.
That's awesome.
Hashtag positivity, hashtag self-love, hashtag single and ready to mingle. Intern Cash's persona looks at intern Cashew and says, why are you all here? Why are you doing this?
This is some sort of progress review of our posts.
I wasn't talking to you. I was
Shut up!
talking
Do you want to
her.
be in a cage? I know you might find this difficult, but this is the best thing for all of us right now.
Make a people skills check.
I don't. Do I have a people? Let me check to see if I have a negative on people. Oh yes, I do.
All that strength has to come from somewhere.
That was exactly my point. Oh, I'm not. 1 second, my iPad's like being weird. What? Ian, can you roll for me with a -3? My
Negative
iPad
3.
just froze after I checked that. Oh look, you're me. I can see that you're me in the iPad.
You see damsel in distress, Cash persona, just look at you and squint. She runs over to intern Curse. This is persona, not intern Curse, and reaches through the bars of the cage and grabs her hand
Oh.
and starts pulling
Oh.
and pulls her out through the cage.
Whoa.
What?
Yep. Johnny looks over.
I guess an intern curse is just a thin little thing.
No, it's like she goes right through the bars of the cage. Like they seem to have no effect.
Whoa.
Intern Johnny's persona, who is noticing, looks down and grabs the knife, the cage knife, and just pulls the knife out.
What?
And looks up. Catherine, so to explain what's happening, you're casting these security spells. These are not people, they're brands.
Oh.
So they have no effect. They were just convinced the cages were real before.
Oh wow. Oh wow. All that battery power for nothing.
It's okay. Brands can't hurt us. They're just ideas, shapes, and concepts. And emotions.
Intern Curse is like at this point like has started to turn beige.
Like real intern?
Not
curse,
again.
just
No. Intern Curse's persona
Okay.
is turning beige, but also has like black gas coming out of her.
What?
That's pretty cool.
And starts moving towards intern Cashew.
Very demonic.
Yeah, seems scary.
Sorry, guys.
Um,
Can I do? Okay, I want to do an IP check to see if I can detect anything that's not like if this is the way this simulation thing that we're in is supposed to go, or if it's going off. If there's anything funky going on.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Great idea.
intern, as you do that,
I don't know. I
as
have
you
no
do
idea
that,
how any of this works.
yeah, you have no idea. Intern Curse is like her persona, like mouth opens up, and she has like fangs now, and looks at you, Intern Cashew, and says, "Having a delicious animal cruelty-free meal with Karen,
Oh no.
cleansing myself with healing energies, and getting in goddess. It's time for some me time. Taking some time for myself with friends. Skin's been clean and blissful since I've eliminated animal protein and alkaline from my diet. Pure beige." And she drinks
Wow.
again from this cup.
Wow.
Hashtag self-love. Hashtag healings. Hashtag besties.
Yeah, that is really like love. There's something very Lovecraftian about that post.
It's pure, like, primordial horror.
Yes. Yeah, mixed, like a Cronenberg creature with all these Gwyneth Paltrow faces.
It describes an unimaginable horror that cannot be described in mere words.
Yeah.
At the same time, Intern Schmidt's persona takes a step back from Intern Schmidt and looks at Schmidt defiantly and says, "Brand coochtation! Someone warped my brand to horny!" and looks like he's ready to attack Intern Schmidt. You also hear Intern Crass's voice just echo from everywhere, saying, "Some execs were like, okay, he needs someone to take away his phone." Other execs thought it was hilarious and loved that energy. I'm going to let you each take an action in light of current situation.
I would like to roll a brand mutation on myself to be very powerful. Oh shit,
I want to roll a brand mutation on my persona to make him not murderous. Brand mutation.
Okay, so you're trying to remove. So Jonathan, you're trying to remove the brand element of murderer.
Yes. Which is what, an idea?
Yeah, that doesn't really matter,
A
but
feeling, maybe?
Let's see if I can. Oh, looks like I got it working again. So what I'm going to be, or I will roll. Maybe I'll change. Can I turn Intern Curse's persona's brand? Can I add the brand of harmless to their brand?
Yeah, just remember, Kat. That's just gonna make you think they're harmless.
Oh. So then, if you want? How did Jonathan affect the brand of the other person, of the persona?
I think I was just removing something. murderer.
Oh.
I was taking away a brand element.
Use moves is already there. Now you can, like, we talked about this a little bit last time in terms of, one second, I'm just going to pull up a list of spells that I have. If you want to specifically affect the brand to make it feel a certain way, brand mutation. You can like spray a target area with a brand element that will cause other people to feel that brand element on its own.
What if I just add to my brand, very dangerous, do not fuck with? Can I add that? Can I roll that to my brand?
Yeah, well, you just roll it.
Very dangerous 12, do not fuck with.
So you keep in mind you have that at a plus 12. And Jonathan, what did you do?
I tried to remove the brand of murderer from my persona.
What did you roll?
15.
Okay, that does not quite remove it.
But even if I had removed it, would it just be I wouldn't think he was a murderer and he would still be a murderer?
No.
Brand is life.
Brand is life, yeah. We'll discuss each of those on an individual case scenario, how it whether it's how they're acting as their brand or how other people perceive them. Schmidt, Stan, and Curse.
You're asking what we're gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to cast a brand mutation on myself to gender bend myself into a sexy Schmidt girl.
You could, hologram. Oh.
Hologram. Sorry, it's noisy. I can't control it. That's brand mutation or hologram?
Hologramming. If you want to change how you actually look, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't have any pluses on that. I guess I think I do.
No, I don't think so.
I'm always trying to bargain for that. I didn't do that successfully.
Yeah, you just look like a. You look like a woman.
Okay, accomplished.
I kind of actually I did forget one thing, guys, is that you guys should all be at level 3 now.
Whoa, so we get to be plus 3 for something?
So I know that I keep moving this around, for apologies for that. So pretty much you should just have, what you have is 3 individual points to allot in any way you want to any of the 6 streams. So you can have a plus 3 in the stream that you guys already have instead of a plus 2. Or you could distribute those out and give a plus 1 in something else.
Yeah, can I move mine around? Because I didn't understand. Can I move mine around?
Yeah, sure.
So I have 3 points to allot.
Like 3 extra?
No, you guys. No, you have 1 more point to allot.
Okay.
So you each have plus 2 in this specific thing so far.
Oh,
And you're saying we have a total of 3, including the 1 that we're getting from this level?
Yeah. Actually, and I take back. Sorry, Kat. I know I just said that you could do that, but I'm taking it back because what's useless for me at this point in terms of playtesting this game is people optimizing rule inefficiencies rather than having people forced to develop the rule set. So if because right now you have a plus 2 in IP and you haven't found ways to use it much, I'd rather you be forced to try to find ways to use it rather than be it's working well for everyone. Viruses, I want to be good at viruses too.
Yeah.
Well, can I add my new point in security so next time I try to get a bigger stick,
Yep.
I'll get a +1?
Yeah, definitely.
Bigger. I still have my 4-foot stick.
4 feet is a reasonable size of stick.
Yeah.
So in my attributes list, I have my coding set to 1 right now. That makes sense, right? And my 2 other points are in security.
No, that's your like level.
Security
You're-
clearance is my level. Okay.
You should have a +2 in coding, and now you have a +1 to add to whatever you want.
Nice. Okay.
There's one other. Where is the level progression? So you guys are all at level 3. You also all now have another like spell slot. So instead of if you had like 3 spells and we're leaving 1 empty, you now have another empty slot. So you could, in theory, have 5 total spells,
Whoa,
or
5
4 spells in
spells.
1 empty slot.
So we're adding something to like the perception, athletics, power
No,
skills, or we're adding it to like
6 streams.
Which
Okay.
is coding and security and viruses and brand mutation and IP. Like all the, yeah.
right. I think I have it on. I think I have this all confused. Like I think I have it written it really
Yeah,
weirdly.
I have it all in one list too on mine, which makes it confusing for me too, but it's almost like they should be 2 different categories.
Yeah, the attributes have nothing to do with the 6 streams. One's like your magic system, the other is just like what kind of person you are.
A nice person. Where's that? Where does that? Where does it say that?
The like
All nice
the,
people.
the intern attributes, which is people skills, athletics, will, and
Perception.
perception. Sorry, dog barking distracting me.
Audios.
Is like, it's not that it's unimportant for the game, but it's like it's more about like what kind of the like personality your character is and how that affects gameplay. Where like the 6 streams is most of the gameplay. Like I don't think like going forward that or like I haven't decided if there's a way that I want to meaningfully change. Like as you become more powerful, do you become more athletic or more perceptive or more willful? Like I haven't decided how those things change as characters get more powerful.
Right. Yeah, because it's not like, it's sort of cool if they just stay the same and we have to deal with those shortcomings. Because it's not like we're pumping iron, so we would get a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe like items like intern arm stabilizers
Ah,
or
yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a good
that's
idea.
fun. I like it just
intern microphone ears.
Yes, awesome. That's great.
Go gadget intern long legs.
Items that increase intern attributes. Yeah, you can't go to the gym. You can just buy steroids.
Can you pay someone to explain how to do them?
Yes.
That's good. Be scared. Winging it.
Okay, yeah, so your personas are starting to turn against you.
Oh.
Schmidt and Curse and Stan, you still need to go.
Scary being attacked by our doppelgangers.
Stan, you know that all
A
stands
lady
work
green
better
badge.
teaming up. We should just team up. Gonna kind of. We're on the same side, Stan. You and I, the side of the progress.
I'm not sure I can trust you.
I am, and that should be good enough for us.
Intern Schmidt.
I'm still thinking.
Maybe, can I,
Intern Curse.
maybe I can threaten other intern curse with my bow and arrow.
Sure.
But I'm not sure if I actually want to shoot her yet. I want to give her a chance to talk.
Isn't she a brand? Did she get shot by a bow and arrow?
Oh. Can you
This is a
shoot?
question for the DM.
Can you shoot a shape, color idea with a bow and arrow?
If the color is a target red, does that count?
I believe what you did with your bow and arrow last time was like you decided to imbue the arrow with a specific spell.
What could the spell be? Could I make intern curse think she's pregnant?
Yeah, I just don't know if these things are gonna care that they're pregnant. Like
They're
Dan's already
pregnant
pregnant. Like these,
just trying to riff.
and I'm also like just pumping on the brakes of you guys using pregnancy as a solution for everything going on 3 straight rounds. Like
that was just a little joke. Just a little bit of a joke. Maybe I can make her think she's having an abortion.
oh jeez. What does that even mean? This is like
You would just be like adding abortion to her brand in some way. I feel like would be the closest thing to that.
Also, these things are, as far as you can tell, they're like newly sentient creatures without like you're like, I don't know. I feel like using specific social constructs is not going to have a high level effect on them.
Maybe we need to teach them like social constructs like shame.
Yeah, that's like I'm more into that idea.
Yeah, you should try to change one of their brands to being shameful or something like that.
Right.
Like being we are their gods or something, maybe.
Yeah, make them helpful.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have already gotten on their bad side by essentially just being weird fascist controllers when they asked you what the point of their lives were. And you were like, the point of your life is to serve us.
Well, you know.
And here, let me put you in a cage.
Well, I guess I could try to be friends with her then. Could ask her if she wants a coffee.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Like, you're looking a little tense there, fellow intern curse. Would you like a cup of joe?
Make a people skills check.
Okay.
Blue Capsule is asking if his dog can have an intern too.
His dog can be an intern.
Yeah, your
His
dog.
dog is very cute.
We do accept canines for internships.
Oh, my for some reason, my reaction was like, can his dog have an intern? Like, can his dog like have an intern to like help him out with tasks and stuff?
Yeah. That's
No.
what he was asking.
No, his dog cannot have an intern, but his dog definitely, yes, can be an intern.
Can you just come over and help my dog with whatever it is that he needs? He seems to have a bunch of stuff that needs getting done, and I can't make heads or tails.
My dog needs an intern. Our new service is not that we'll name an intern after you. Our new service is that we'll give you a fictional intern.
We'll give your dog an intern.
You get one intern, you can give it to your dog if you want to.
What's Blue Capsule? What's your dog's name?
Pika.
Intern Pika. That's pretty cute.
Intern.
Yeah, like peekaboo.
Intern Pika, the dog.
Intern dog.
Yeah, I already had some planned future characters for some baby rat interns. So I guess there are some animal interns in the future, and Pika the dog is one of them.
Pika is like small and sort of shaggy, this is how I remember her. It's being sort of small and shaggy and really fast.
Yeah.
Like zipping around all the time. So for a character, that's
Cute.
what he's like.
Like midnight coat.
So intern Kurtz, your persona turns on you away from Cashew, starts kind of like floating towards you. They're looking super demonic and just saying, continue to send out positive vibes even if there's negative energy around you. Today will be amazing. So wake up and smile. Positivity is a choice that becomes a lifestyle.
It's so good. That's
Wow,
like
so
Gwyneth Paltrow doing an Eminem style rap.
Schmidt chimes in and also says, hey Gwyneth, Cheetos, pizza, and yellow gamer juice.
Shit.
That's my health routine. and the Cash persona says, wellness isn't just putting a bubble around your head. It's a lifestyle. And in turn, Cash is all of a sudden holding a bubble.
Whoa. Around my head or just in my hands?
Your persona is just holding a bubble right now.
I see.
Like it looks like Cash, it wants to put a bubble around your head.
Oh dear.
I say to my persona, don't you think, if you think that something is wrong, maybe we could work together and figure out what's wrong and get you some help as well, and maybe you can help us. So
Your
we can help each
intern,
other.
your intern persona starts walking towards you, holding up the knife, and just says, "Milady Green Vapors, Milady Green Vapors, celebrate our walk through the cups. Milady Green Vapors, Milady Green Vapors, only you can hold us up."
It's to the tune of My Little Pony.
Oh, right. Milady Green... I don't remember. Milady Green Vapors, Milady Green Vapors. My Little Pony, My Little Pony. Celebrate our walk through the cups. Milady Green Vapors, Milady Green Vapors. Only you can hold us up. Something like that.
Yeah, that's all those versions sound beautiful.
Who's to say that Intern Johnny's persona wasn't...
I was singing it wrong. Intern Johnny's persona was like singing it purposefully in a creepy way, in a murderous way.
I don't know how to do some of these posts that are coming up, but...
Wait, can I talk to Schmidt though?
yeah.
Okay. I look Schmidt in the eye, and I'm like, look at me. Then he looks at me, and I'm like, who's the hottest vapor?
Whoa.
Answer.
Milady Green Vapor. What is that even a question?
Exactly. Okay.
The precious queen that you tried to hit.
And then I'm like, and look at me again. What is our philosophy? What is Schmidt's philosophy?
Love for Milady, devotion, ruthless boyishness.
Hi. Exactly. We have the exact same ideology, Schmidt. Don't you see?
People skills check.
Okay.
We're just whiffing these rolls.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
It's hard to impress newly sentient life forms.
I
Or maybe it
know.
should be really easy to impress newly sentient life forms.
They have no frame of reference with which to be impressed, I guess.
That's what I like to think.
Intern Cashew's persona all of a sudden just says Ying Ka Yang Shu hashtag she falls hard but rises harder. And then all of a sudden 4 like ghoulish intern acolytes pop up around her.
Whoa.
What?
What is that? Yin Kai Yang Shu?
This is the post that you made of where you took a selfie of yourself with beggar interns.
Oh, sick.
Oh yeah.
Cashew also then says, "It's always nice to get a chance to charge your phone." And you hear intern Crass's voice say, "Tons of likes on this one."
Yeah, I bet.
What about my post about Malady Green Badge?
What about all my baby posts?
I haven't skipped a single post, guys, so don't even come at me.
Yeah, you skipped one where Cat. Oh no, sorry. That's just a description of the video. But Cat was, Cat spelled it, autocorrected it to Malady Green Vag, which is pretty.
Yeah, but that just says video of intern Johnny singing Malady Green Badge. So that's just a video of that happening, right?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
I know. I just thought it might make the rounds for the greatest hit.
It's part of the clip show.
So I mean, he could have been like Malady Green Badge, Malady Green Badge.
Not liking this.
Celebrate our walk through the cups.
Oh man, so there's how many of intern Cashew's minions?
You can you can see them on the board there. There's 3. Intern Johnny also pipes up and says, "Back where we started." He's holding the knife up, looking at old Johnny. "Back where we started, but not for long." Hashtag feeling yourself.
No, feeling ourself.
Hashtag feeling ourself.
It's different.
I want to add. I don't know how to edit or how to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's lots of. I don't know. I feel like I think we should wrap it up here just because it's almost midnight Halifax time, and I don't have a obvious next plot point to get to. But I would say, like, I think in terms of this is like a very like open-ended problem for you guys to deal with, and I would say, like, look at the 6 streams and try to come up with new ideas. like you essentially, like, you still, like, the 6 streams give you pretty unlimited powers, and I think if you narrow it down to just like, shall I make someone pregnant? Like, should I put someone in a cage? Like that, like, that's pretty finite. Like,
That's
you
all
have
you
like
need.
I guess we're
Cages and
like
pregnancy.
stuck in our themes.
Yeah, I want to encourage to shake you guys free of that. There's also like a whole, like, if you feel, I'd say, like, whenever you feel stuck, using IP is generally a good time, specifically trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Security and ops is really good for dealing with like physical problems. Obviously, brand mutation is really useful in this, and that these are clearly on some level brands. There's like, you guys are probably in an illusion, so there's a lot, like, illusion could probably go far in this world, especially if these brands don't necessarily have like willpower. And then obviously there's still viruses and stuff like that. With I'm gonna leave it. I think now is a good time to, or not a good time necessarily, but I think I'm gonna call it now, just because your personas are all looking very scary and threatening. So I'd rather like imagine it leaving on that hill climber of like, oh no, you're in a heap of trouble, and you seem like you're totally helpless. What will our heroes do?
Yeah.
And then we can think of strategies during the break to trick them into thinking they're pregnant. I mean, other strategies.
We need better ways of convincing them that they're pregnant.
Yeah, maybe you guys can just like you guys can, like, get together some other time on the weekend and discuss different strategies of getting them pregnant.
Yeah, what Ian was trying to say is we need to be more creative about getting them pregnant.
That's yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like how this was like a nightmare dream sequence.
Yeah, we needed more of those.
It's good. I like it.
And yeah, this is like the last like adventure of this module kind of thing. So when you guys solve your way out of, once you guys can get past yourselves, we're going to move on to the next module and also change the rules of the game.
Whoa.
It's really deep.
Yeah,
It's really deep.
so deep.
I've started working on the version of mount
Oh,
that
yeah.
we can use that you can test out here.
Yeah, you should post your. Did you post your prototype on Facebook?
Yeah, I posted it in the Roll20, but I'll post it in Facebook.
Oh yeah, because there's some really good.
Some good
For
posts.
real social media.
So now, yeah, we don't need.
Oh, this is great, Jonathan.
Whoa.
You can browse all the really good test posts that have been done.
Intern sex 1.
If you ever need help with anything like graduated from a web development boot camp.
Yeah.
I just have not been very active.
Oh no, what is this?
How to fuck? Need to fuck? Want to fuck? Intern baby. Oh my god, I am so small. Intern baby.
Intern baby rat.
Yeah, there was another one before that called Intern Baby. Anyway, I want to add next thing I want to add is an app that shows you like what your attributes are, or like yes, attributes first, and then something else that stores 6 stream information.
Yeah, eventually instead of having to just use the crappy character sheets so like when we get to the next module, I'm going to release a character sheet outside of Roll20, like a paper one or like a PDF or whatever that you plug your stats in and make it less confusing, because I know that everyone's sheets at this point have been just kind of like adding information as we go. But also you can see like Jonathan's working on making we'll be able to interact with this through like a program online eventually, which will be cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It'll be an app someday.
Yeah, it'd be sick. Yeah, it'd be sick if, it's funny because Roll20 does so much. It's like part of me doesn't want to recreate what Roll20 is already doing so well. So it's like some things keep on Roll20 and then other things will be stored in the app, like your 6 stream stuff, but
Mount posts.
your mount posts, yeah. Yeah.
Kat, I just saw your drawing of Johnny running and spilling his coffee.
Yeah, those should really be at 2. That should be like 2 square posts, Ian. Like separate
Beautiful.
them out as like a 1, 2.
Yeah, can do.
Okay.
Well,
That was
fun.
yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah. I'll talk to you. We'll talk about organizing the next one. Good job, everybody. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for watching, other people. Look
Oh yeah,
Goodbye, other interns.
you are many fans out there.
Hopefully, we'll get intern Pika
Yeah.
in the game next time.
That's gonna be
I
awesome.
will draw that one for sure.